All right, so check me out, chat. The tournament starts in 20 minutes. So for 20 minutes, we're gonna run some Madden. We're gonna play some Ultimate Team, baby. Mm, good defense. Oh, good sack. Holy shit. His defense is fucking stacked, brother. He was wide open. No, I fucked that up. Well, who scored first? Him. Who's gonna score last? Me. Oh my god, he faked it. Shut the fuck up, man. Oh my god. What am I dealing with? Who am I playing? I don't even know. Who am I fucking playing right now? I get one fucking win and I get put up against a fucking demon. Wow. You just couldn't catch the block, could you? Damn. I can't get out of it. Fuck. Dude. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough, baby. Come on now. I ain't running shit with his defense. Is Christian gonna be fast enough? Nope. He's full on blitzing every single fucking play, dude. Dude, I can't fucking get the play off. He's doing nothing but blitzing, bro. Like, dude, it's so fucking cringe, bro. That's not pass interference, though. Triple covered is wild. No. It says, Mom, where do you get this attitude from? Me. You, Queen, I'm just your upgraded spicy version. Look, you might have me stumped on fucking defense or on offense right now, but our defense always gonna be good, baby. Always gonna be good. And you know what? That's all right. We held him to fucking 3. That's pretty good to me. Bro, what? Mike. 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 You know, like right now would be the time that you should be playing the game. She's too nice for her own good, chat. He's headed there. What? I love you too. Yeah, I'm at a fucking 1,000 kit. Like, I don't understand why it takes so much. Like, I don't give a fuck about the sound right now, but like, all right, boys, we gotta make up for that loss. I just said that I wouldn't know because like it's the sound, but like I just don't understand why my OBS would fucking lag because of that. It just doesn't make sense. Especially since I got OBS turned all the fucking way down. Even the fucking 2500 bit rate. Like, I don't understand. It's almost doobie time. I'm kind of pissed because I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as I seen the fucking fat guy, I knew that was gonna happen, dude. Just wow. You just cannot get through their defense. Bro, how the fuck does he not catch that? I can never get that fucking play off, dude. Dog. It's just impossible to run that play on Tampa's defense, bro. It's impossible. What up, there?
Been slowly, like, slowly been like from the very beginning. That's what's been the competitive rule set, right? So of course it's going to get more viewership than Resurgence right now, right? If we're looking at the player count, Resurgence player count is definitely higher than Battle Royale player count. It just is. So Resurgence going to competitive going to Resurgence is not necessarily a bad thing. Yes, people are going to not like it at first, and maybe things are not going to, the viewership is not going to be as high. But if people continue to, we continue to do that mode, it's going to slowly grow over time, just the way that BR competitive did. I think the ceiling for Resurgence is higher than BR competitive, but right now BR competitive just quite simply does way better. And I think everybody in the chat, I think all of you guys can agree. I can see it. You guys are like, fuck Resurgence. BR is just, even me, I love BR way more. I like BR way more, but from a purely like numbers game, the ceiling for Resurgence competitive, I definitely think is there, not only because of the format itself, but because only 21 teams make it.
Yeah.
In the world. So like teams have to continue to practice, get better, because you're not guaranteed type of shit. So you never know. Let's say if Falcons didn't get an automatic invite to Esports World Cup this year, you never know. They could have not made it today, this year, like, so
Damn.
I think just the ceiling is higher, but I think right now for sure, BR competitive is just quite frankly a lot higher, like viewership wise. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys think like the numbers are so high for BR because like either the spectators do really enjoy that much BR, or is it because of like big names like Swag, Aiden, Dusamir? Like, is that
They
like
all play in the Resurgence too.
you do?
I think they're all able to play at the same time too, which is probably why we get a peak viewership that's higher, because they're all able to stream at the same time and stuff like that. I also feel, dude, I feel for people like Bread and Huskers and stuff like that who are great players, but they're probably going to struggle on Resurgence. Like that's just such a tough. That's it's tough. That's gonna be a big loss, I'm sure. I do think that like Resurgence has like a very high potential for like a competitive mode and size or side of things, and I think it also open up a lot of more opportunities for potential lands and stuff like that. Like I know DreamHack was very open to hosting a Warzone LAN. And I know that they're probably going to be more open to doing it next year if the community wants Resurgence, or if that's like the designated game mode. So very realistically, this could be a good thing, right? You know, I mean, you got to see the light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. It's just frustrating, I think, from a competitive standpoint. Like I said, like there's just not a lot of transparency and stuff like that. We don't really get to know what goes on behind the scenes as much as maybe we'd want to. But like, I'm just curious, like what happened? I don't know. And I think that like it's frustrating that World Series of Warzone, especially the past 2 years, have felt very half-assed, and I just know that it's because of like it's just a lack of trying to like see how I word this. It's just a lack of like resources for the people that actually want to like host the event and care. Like for example, like I know if Adam was given the appropriate resources, time, and like everything to host a World Series of Warzone that was like fire, he would do that. And I know he would cook, but it's just everything is so rushed. So like this whole World Series of Warzone thing is just cooked. But like even like dude, like last year, like they were told that they weren't allowed to have like a merch booth at Vegas, and that just tells me that the resources were just not there. Like I just know that whoever was telling them these things, or the higher ups, there just obviously was not. There was just no support. So, like I said, Resurgence could be a good thing for everyone. I think that it'll open up more opportunities for lands and stuff. And if EWC does to continue to do Resurgence, hopefully it's like maybe it goes from 21 teams to 28, so we can do 4 groups, and that way like 7 more teams get in, so a little bit more opportunity there.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I would say like, bro, this was like the biggest 180 ever, bro. Cause like,
Yeah.
dude, cause like obviously going
Last
back-
year was actually pretty fucking
no,
great.
literally, bro. Last year we're like, okay, we got 2 days. You know, we got 2 days. We got
Yeah.
solo YOLO, and then not only that, back then in the beginning, solo YOLO was like 100K, and then it got reduced to what? This solo YOLO was what? 10K,
50.
50K. So like, you know, that I was like, okay, they got more pricing, obviously going to the competitors on the for the teams, but damn, bro, like this year was the triple whammy, brother. Like,
How do you think like orgs feel about like seeing this?
Yeah, bro. I would actually love to sit down. I mean, Ebates, do you have any
I don't think they give a fuck. I'll be honest. I
like
think
they
they
only
only
care
care
about
about
Esports
UWC.
World Cup?
They just care about UWC.
Yeah.
At least from like
That would
my
make
perspective.
sense.
I think like at least for us, like, you know, I'll speak on about our team. Like they're very 100 Thieves have been very supportive. That's even why we're here at the facility. Like, you know, did a boot camp and stuff for that. They're very supportive because they know we care and we want to like do well. But at the end of the day, like from a, you know, a business standpoint, EWC is the only thing that matters. It's for at least for Warzone. Maybe other esports, you know, obviously esports, other esports is different, but yeah, they don't give a fuck about Wsow or Warzone.
so what about like if EWC like you said, like you just take over, it pops off. Do you think Activision would see that they're like, okay, like, you know, they kind of already did the pedestal for competitive. Now it's time to come back or something? Maybe like they're taking a little step back and they're letting EWC kind of take the
thing-
keys on the Lambo.
I think is Activision is all about like profit, and
Yeah.
quite frankly, esports is not profitable. Like it's just not. Like, and so honestly, my opinion, if they were to see Saudi doing good, I don't think they come back. And be like, oh, good, great, you're marketing our tournament, and we don't got to do nothing. That's free marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For them, as a guy, we could take over, do World Series again, but we're gonna have to put all this money. We have to do this. We're gonna be at a loss, right? Again, unless these bundles sell like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Unless these bundles be fucking selling like, you know. So I don't know. That's kind of my personal opinion.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I could be fake, but like, isn't like the tournament's kind of like a write off for Activision? Isn't it a write off? Like,
No idea.
oh.
At this point, I don't know, because I would be like, yeah, but if they're trying to cut costs with World Series, then like,
yeah.
I guess it's not a write-off.
Yeah, I see.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened because, like I said, I know that like obviously like the people running World Series of Warzone, like at least the people that got contracted were probably pushing for, you know, a venue and a crowd and all these things, and they were probably just told, nah, you're not doing that by someone. I don't know. I don't know if that's like Daniel Wsow with the CDL or anything. I just don't know. I don't know who makes those calls. I don't know. I just wish we had some transparency of like where we're going, stuff like that, instead of like
Yeah.
stringing these competitors along and just like making them guess.
Yeah, it'll never. I'll tell you right now, it'll never happen. Like Activision just as a company, they're not a very vocal company. They don't give reasonings. They just do what they do, and you know, there's never really a reason.
Yeah.
But I'll because tournament's gonna start in 10 minutes. I know EBS has to go. I'll end with this. Yo, this battle royale Battlefield
Pops.
is good, and some way somehow